Nous avons parmi nous la professeure Joanna Popielska. Hello, Professor Popielska.
Merci beaucoup. Bonjour à tous. Stimate domnule, excelența sa domnului președinte, profesor dr. Emil Constantinescu, stimati participanți, domnilor și domnilor, dragi studenți. Bună ziua! După cum unii știu deja, pentru că este a patra oră când ne întâlnim, numele meu este Joanna Popielska Grzybowska și sunt profesoră la Institutul Culturilor Mediteraneene și Orientale al Academia de Științe a Poloniei și pentru a patra oră am fost onorată să fiu invitată, să fiu directorul științific al acestei inițiative unice al Institutului, care este școala anuală interdisciplinară de greacă, veche, egiptologie și limbi orientale. Vă mulțumesc din suflet pentru încrederea acordată. Institutul de Studii Avansate pentru Cultura și Civilizația Levantului, în parteneriat cu Institutul Culturilor Mediteraneene și Orientale al Academiei de Științe a Poloniei și Facultatea de Limbi și Literaturi Străine a Universității din București, organizează cea de-a patra ediție a Școala anuală interdisciplinară de greacă, veche, egiptologie și limbi orientale. Viciu și virtute în Antichitate. His Excellency, Mr. President, dear professors, dear colleagues, dear students, the challenge of a welcome speech is to find alternate ways to express oneself most sincerely. And I am here to welcome you most sincerely and wholeheartedly. It is my great pleasure and great honor to greet all the distinguished speakers and participants of the summer school. It is my great privilege and honor to welcome our most illustrious and honorable guest, Professor Dr. Emil Constantinescu, Chairman of the Scientific Council of the Institute for Advanced Studies in Levant Culture and Civilization, Honorary President of the Senate of the University of Bucharest, the President of Romania in 1996-2000, an eminent and world-renowned scholar. We all thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Mr. President. We owe a particular debt of thanks to Professor Luisa Popa, General Director of the Institute for Advanced Studies in Levant Culture and Civilization, as well as Professor Ana Maria Reducan, one of the organizers of all editions of the annual school from part of the Levant Institute, and Professor Maria Luisa Łoncea, representing Universității din București, Faculty of Foreign Languages and Literature. My heartfelt welcome and gratitude for being with us is to all my colleagues, professors of this year's edition, namely Professor Maria Luisa Łoncea, David Gabriel Carten, Assistant Professor Benjamin Laurențiu Kirkan, and Valentin Cocan, all representing University of Bucharest, University Professor Anne Cadan, from the Centre National de Recherche de Paris, Stefan Zara from the Archdiocese of Bucharest, Christian Shimon from the University of Bucharest, Dr. Andreea Ștefan from the National Museum of History of Romania, and Dr. Andra Iugeneru from the Faculty of History of the University of Bucharest, and my dear colleague, Professor So Miyagawa from the National Institute for Japanese Language and Linguistics, as well as Professor Dr. Anna Maria Reducan from the Institute. I especially look forward to hearing a lecture by our alumna, Elena Andra, who will be delivering a lecture today, which I look forward impatiently because she has been participating in the initiatives of the Romanian summer schools, and wherever I was present, she was present as well, and she has been a fabulous discussant as well. Mult noroc. Lovely and heartwarming to meet you all for the first time. This year's theme is exceedingly meaningful to us as human beings, because each of us, no matter how hard we try or how hard we work on ourselves, and it is difficult to admit, but still, each of us has both advantages and disadvantages, vices and virtues. This is what humanity is all about. However, on the one hand, as Abraham Lincoln perversely said, it has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. While, on the other hand, Aristotle described virtue as a mean between two opposite vices, one representing an excess, the other a lack of the virtuous quality in question. Thus, exactly, this our complex and not flawless human nature is an invitation to constant, uninterrupted self-work, self-improvement. This is what I wholeheartedly and soulfully encourage all of you, dear students, and all of us, not excluding professors, of course, to do in the face of both minor daily and major problems encountered throughout our lives. Our task for the coming days is to introduce, debate, and elaborate on conceptualization of vices and virtues of ancient people. Studying what others thought had never been an easy task, and the task before us is all the more difficult as we talk about values. Especially so, for values are relative, and what is an advantage in one society may be a disadvantage in another, as we most probably learn and experience during our 2023 summer school, and which I myself intend to expound upon in my lecture today. Dragi studenți, as I will not cease to repeat year after year, this annual school would not be possible if it were not for you. It is my great joy to extend an enthusiastic and wholehearted salute to you, dear students. In the face of difficulties we encounter, especially in these difficult times, and so acutely, I incite you never stop fighting for your qualities and talents. Be peaceful warriors who fight exclusively through their achievements, good heart, and through his or her self-realization. May all of us be creative and imaginative. May you, dragi studenți, delve into your elusive creative genius that we all received as a virtue, a gift that must be caught by those who are lucky enough to realize they have it, by those who learn to find it among their virtues and harness it. Vă invitem să participați la prelegeri și seminarii. Domnilor și domnilor, mulțumesc foarte mult pentru atenție.